Okay, finally, the last case on the docket.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the funniest celebrity impersonations from SNL hosts.
So I'm just supposed to accept what you say? You know what? You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Number 10, Melissa McCarthy as Sean Spicer. While she played the role before, Melissa McCarthy returned to host and brought back her Sean Spicer impression.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. That's right, put them out. That's right, Spicy's back, Sarah's out.
It's yet another chance for her to show off her glorious creation. Her character storms in and takes over, returning to the podium with a comedic fury.
Isn't it true that President Trump only fired James Comey to stop the FBI's investigation of him?
Shut up, Glenn.
I think the American people deserve to know.
Oh, you stink, Glenn.
Spicer uses plenty of props to get her point across. He even attacks the press, letting McCarthy remind everyone of her physical comedy chops.
Does that answer your question? I honestly hope to God it killed her.
The former press secretary even escapes to reunite with Trump in a strange finale. This bridesmaid star may seem like odd casting, but she always knocks it out of the park.
It's like The Godfather when you kiss me and no one ever sees me again.
Yes.
Number 9, Charles Barkley as Shaquille O'Neal. Not just an athlete, Charles Barkley also has a talent for comedy.
Memphis is a good one. One time I was there, I ate ribs.
This appearance on SNL lets him make fun of his own show on TNT. He even surprises audiences by not playing himself, instead taking on the role of Shaquille O'Neal. It's hilarious to watch Barkley try out an impression no matter how accurate it is.
I had to wear a baby bonnet once, when I was a baby.
The host also has to play opposite Kenan Thompson, watching his co-star do an impersonation of him.
Man, Shaq, you gotta enunciate. You make me sound like Sidney Poitier.
Rather than talking basketball, the conversation takes a few turns as the two former NBA stars argue with each other. Everything down to the main performer's wardrobe makes this scene even funnier.
I predict that Charles Barkley will gain all that weight back, and he'll be fat, and he'll start in Free Willy too.
Number 8, Rami Malek as Pete Davidson. For this game show sketch, SNL cast members assemble to play celebrities. This also includes Rami Malek's rendition of Pete Davidson.
Dude, stop staring at me, man.
He sports a wig and wardrobe that captures Davidson's look, but also tries out a decent vocal impression. It might not be as good as his Oscar-winning work as Freddie Mercury, but it's certainly entertaining work. Malek also plays well off of the comedian's impersonation of him.
Rami Malek, did you see where Wheezy went?
No, I've been staring at Pete Davidson.
Please, make him stop. It's like the soul of a Victorian child is trapped in his eyes.
Delivering broad takes on each other, their back and forth enhances an already funny sketch. The host tries his best with an impression that nobody has quite mastered yet.
I mean, I went to school in Staten Island, and all of our classes were to prepare us to be like firefighters or racist cops.
Number 7, Matt Damon as Matthew McConaughey. A lineup of celebrities auditioned to be Oscar hosts. With Matt Damon as an SNL presenter, the sketch includes his fantastic impression of Matthew McConaughey.
First of all, here's what happened. I was talking to my hero, who is me in 10 years.
It's a short and sweet parody of the actor's philosophical ramblings. This McConaughey talks to future versions of himself, somehow able to see his destiny.
He said, Matthew, you're gonna host the Academy Awards.
It's a silly rendition of the performer that Damon sells with his vocal impersonation. By the end, the character seems to confuse himself after his absurd dialogue.
So 4 years ago, my name was in the envelope, so now I don't know who I'm talking to.
It also makes us want to see the real guy host the Academy Awards, or maybe even the Good Will Hunting star instead.
All right.
Number 6, Toby Maguire as Keanu Reeves. In every Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL, clueless contestants come together to annoy Alex Trebek. This sketch is no different as Toby Maguire plays Keanu Reeves.
I know Kung Fu.
For the last time, no you don't.
Mimicking the actor's voice, the host does an impressive take on the Matrix star's voice. It's even funnier to watch Maguire's version of Reeves stumble through categories.
I shall take balloons for 800 if you please.
That's not a category.
My mistake, I shall choose balloons for 600.
The celebrity gives wrong answers that are often off the wall and hilarious, making you question his intelligence.
Keanu Reeves.
I will venture a guess. Who is Jaleel White?
What?
Is that not the gentleman who played Urkel, the humorous fellow with the glasses who loves cheese?
There's also the final Jeopardy question that serves as one more joke at the target's expense.
Keanu Reeves, you look rather pleased. Let's see what you wrote down. Nothing. The question was write anything and you got it wrong. I'm speechless.
The Spider-Man performer might surprise most viewers with his comedic timing. Number 5, Jon Hamm as Robin Williams. Since he had such a unique performance style, Robin Williams wasn't the easiest person to impersonate. Jon Hamm figures out a way to capture the performer during an audition scene for Back to the Future.
Marty, it's getting heavy in here. Ooh, yes.
The man-men actor talks a mile a minute, able to keep up with Williams' quick-witted comedy.
No, Marty, we gotta harness the lightning.
Hamm can also transform into other characters that the comedian could become. This makes the impression even more complicated, with the host having to change his voice at an incredible pace. He makes it look easy in a believable routine honoring the icon.
Did I get it? Oh, Mr. Happy thinks so.
Number 4, Ben Affleck as Keith Olbermann. Several hosts have to impersonate people on SNL, but few have led an entire sketch with this much dialogue.
But even Mr. Bush's harshest critics had until this week credited him with a modicum of human decency. A decency utterly belied by the tape you are presently to see.
Ben Affleck channels the former MSNBC presenter, Keith Olbermann, through a difficult and hilarious scene.
But first, on the stage in 1903, Eric Blair was born. Under the pen name George Orwell, he wrote 2 of the 20th century's most consequential books, Animal Farm and 1984, both of which I have read.
The Oscar winner has to rant, argue, and address the camera with plenty of big words. Affleck never misses a beat, interviewing guests as Alberman and juggling multiple topics. It builds up to funny interactions with Fred Armisen's character and a complete freakout. Even if you don't remember this TV personality, the host's impression goes so off the rails that you'll probably be laughing anyway about his cat.
Such an exception is not possible at this time. Sincerely, Richard Lieberstein, Co-op President.
Number 3, Ariana Grande as Jennifer Lawrence. With this killer impression, this pop idol lets people know she's the consummate performer.
They told me not to do a game show, but I was like, screw it, I can have fun. I'm a regular person.
Oh, man. You know, you say you're a regular person more than any regular person I know.
This multifaceted star takes on Jennifer Lawrence during a Family Feud skit. Grande nails down the Oscar winner's personality, playing her as a down-to-earth and cool contestant.
Name a bad habit that you just can't quit. Jennifer.
I'm just like a snackaholic. I mean, I love Pringles. If no one's looking, I'll eat like a whole can.
Her relatable dialogue provides some laughs as she trades lines with Kenan Thompson's Steve Harvey.
Show me another pretty girl says that she likes to eat.
This version of Lawrence describes her snacking habits, with the singer convincing us all that we're listening to the actual star. She effectively steals the sketch with her authentic portrayal, showing that she hasn't lost her talents for comedy acting. Number 2, John Goodman as Robert De Niro. Who else could be a sidekick to Joe Pesci? In this 1990s SNL sketch, John Goodman's Robert De Niro arrives to banter with his former co-star.
Now, exactly how much weight did you gain, Bobby?
A little bit. A little bit.
This version of the actor only likes to say a couple of lines at a time, providing a counterpoint to Pesci's talkative host.
Oh, that's not what I heard. Bobby, what did you hear?
I heard things.
The funny concept gives the skit more than a few great one-liners. Goodman's impression references the movie Raging Bull and talks to guests like Marisa Tomei and Richard Dreyfuss.
You know, it's an honor to appear on your Oscar panel along such an accomplished thespian as Mr. De Niro. And Robert, I salute you.
Salute this.
The Big Lebowski actor doesn't need much to get laughs, using a few words and gestures to win over the crowd. He's not exactly a match for De Niro, but he's absolutely fun to watch.
Hey, Joe, look. You broke Mr. Holland's opus.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Kim Kardashian as Kourtney Kardashian. The celebrity delivers with a very personal impression of her sister.
Order, order, order in the Courtney. I'm good at this.
Miles Teller as Peyton Manning. The Top Gun Maverick star joins the cast for a funny critique of SNL.
What about a fun impression like Anthony Fauci or Lindsey Graham or Rudy Giuliani?
Yeah, well, those were all Kate McKinnon.
Damn.
Scarlett Johansson as Ivanka Trump. Spoofing a perfume ad, the actress brings her star power to this incisive impression.
Because she's beautiful, she's powerful, she's complicit.
Timothy Chalamet as Troye Sivan. This actor brings some fun dance moves to a crazy impression of the pop singer.
It's just a guy, but like a gay guy?
No. Not just any gay guy, homie. It's me, Troye Sivan. Let's go.
Woody Harrelson as Joe Biden. With a fake set of teeth, Harrelson brightens up the debate stage as the politician.
There's no need to worry anymore. Daddy's here, America. I see you, I hear you, I sniff you, and I hug you from behind.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Martin Short as Larry David. This sketch is a much different look at a Christmas classic.
I don't know, this whole Christmas thing, it's a whole to-do, you know, with the parties and the presents and the decorating. It's not for me.
With some celebrity help, the roles are recast with the likes of Larry David as Linus. Martin Short fits the role like a glove, capturing the Curb Your Enthusiasm star's every inflection. It's a funny impression that you could easily mistake for the real person.
You know what? You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Short clearly knows his subject, nailing the voice down to every syllable.
Why don't you go yourself, Charlie Brown?
His standoff with Bill Hader's Al Pacino is so absurd that it justifies the entire skit. Before it's all over, the performer even gives you an iconic send-off. It's an underappreciated impression that the Three Amigos actor should bring back to SNL someday.
It's pretty good.
Did we forget an SNL host that you love? Let us know in the comments below.
I love the American Super Bowl, where millions of people come together to watch TV and eat this garbage.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.